me tell you something. If all the professors in Africa here, if they can come to this kingdom and start to serve this king of this kingdom, you will see that we will start to make plane in Africa. We will start to make car in Africa. Everything that the white they are doing, we will start to do them. We will even do better than them. But you know, all the professors in Africa, they will never come to church. Only few will come. They will tell you, who is that person preaching? Number one, how many certificates did he possess? I am a professor. That's why I told you last week, you want to be a pastor? Don't you know that some PhD holder they will sit before you, and you just, because you don't have a job, then you now say you are a pastor. Then how can you convince them? How can you show somebody who had read more than you, who have done a lot of research, how can you show that person that you also, you are a learned person? You can convince him that what you carry is more important than what he carried. You heard what the professor said? He said, when I told them to read, some people did not read. He went back again and started reading. And now he told you something when he gave a testimony. He said, I challenged them last week. He said, now he's coming out with another invention, which nobody has ever invented in this country. Where did he get it? He did not get it at the laboratory. He got it when he came to seek the kingdom of my king. And my king now gave him the idea. Who told you that you cannot be great? The reason why greatness is far away from you is that you are not seeking the kingdom. When you start to seek the kingdom, it does not matter your age. It does not matter. Let me tell you, even if you are coming from the village, the king of this kingdom is ready to raise you to any level. Do you know me before? I was coming from another country. Did I know that I will be a citizen here? Did I know that I will be living here? But when I started to seek, I sought his kingdom, I sought him. He took me far away. He brought me here. He said, I should come and be teaching you. And I'm still seeking. I'm not resting on my horse. I'm still seeking. I'm still seeking. Because I know the more I seek, the more advancements will come for me. The more I seek, the more he will push me forward. The more I seek, the more he will do mighty things. The more I seek, the more I seek. One day, as I'm seeking him, one day he will give me a jet. Yes. Listen, when you are seeking the God of this kingdom, let all the witches in your family be chasing you. They are wasting their time. He will not allow them to kill you. What he will do, he will do. What will be, it will be. Let them take your name to any shrine. Let them gather and call you all kinds of names. Can't you see the way I'm seeking it? I preach here. Before you know it, I've carried my bag. I'm going to another place. I've been preaching since last Sunday. Since last Sunday. I'll still go again. Now, somebody will think maybe I'm seeking him because of money. I will show you one thing now. That when you are in this kingdom and you have obeyed the king of this kingdom, don't seek for money. Forget about money. He himself will be putting money in your pocket. He himself will be bringing money to you. I will show you towards the end of this exposition. Because many of you have made a mistake. You put money first. You have left the kingdom. And you have left the instruction of the king of this kingdom. You said everything is money. He said everything is money. How much did you have now? How much can you boast of? Come to church on Tuesday. Oh, I want to still wait small. Maybe customer will come. When other people that they don't belong to the kingdom, when they hear that they are calling their prayer, they will leave everything and they are still getting money. Can't you be wise? Can't you be wise? Can't you just look at it? Then how much more you that you belong to the kingdom? In 2 Chronicles 26 verse 5, the Bible says Uzziah became a king at age 16. Listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. Because at times you allow people to rob you of your age in Africa. Some people tell you you are a small boy, you are a small girl, you can't do mighty things. It's a big lie. Tell your neighbor, I will do mighty things. Say it very well. Say it very well. Now, Hosea became a king at age 16. Second Chronicles chapter 26. And you know what helped this 16-year-old boy? He became so wonderful. He was the first king in Israel to invent electricity. And he became so rich. He prospered so much. 16-year-old boy. It's not a man, 16-year-old. But you know what? He was connected to somebody who understood the kingdom. He was connected to somebody who understood the kingdom. He was connected to somebody who understood the kingdom. For example, now you are connected to me, and I'm telling you something, that this is what the king of the kingdom said. You just do what the king of the kingdom said. You fail to yield. And whereas, you know, even in our neighborhood here, in this part of the world, we have a kingdom here. And in the kingdom we have here, who dare you, if the king of that kingdom promulgate a decree that nobody should pass tomorrow morning, and you now raise your chest, you say, I'm governor, I am president, you are passing there. It's a lie. They will behead you. In this, our own environment, that is just a kingdom, physical kingdom. You can see that if you promulgate a law that tomorrow this place nobody should pass there, including the president, nobody will pass there. If anybody venture to pass there, say bye-bye to the person. They are not seeing him again. The executioner will cut off the head of the person. Now, can you now compare that kingdom to the kingdom that is a divine kingdom, that is more than ordinary terrestrial kingdom? This is a celestial kingdom. The kingdom above kingdom. The kingdom, don't you know the name they call Jesus? The King of Kings. As I'm standing before you now, if I enter any earthly kingdom and I carry my Bible and I say, Your Royal Highness, may you live long forever, thus saith the Lord, he will listen to me. And if I say, let us pray, Your Royal Highness, he will remove all the paraphernalia. You know why? Because kingdom pass kingdom. That is the kingdom that you and my good self will belong to. Now listen to me. Don't let anybody intimidate you. This kingdom is not a local kingdom. It's not an inferior kingdom. It's the most powerful and the most glorious kingdom. Now look at 16-year-old boy became a king. And let's see. Then all the people of Judah took Uzzah, who was 16-year-old, and made him king in the room of his father Amaziah. Then verse 2, let's see what the Bible says. And he built Eliot, and he restored it to Judah. After that, the king slept with his father. Then verse 3, let's see what the Bible says. And 16-year-old was Uzzah when he began to reign. And he reigned 52 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name also was Jechiliah of Jerusalem. Then verse 4, look at what the Bible says. Look at it, verse 4. And he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord. Somebody was guiding him. The first thing was that he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord. The first thing when he became king, he started to seek for the kingdom. Many of you, the moment you God bless you with small money, you walk out of the kingdom. You don't come to the kingdom again. You are now doing the things that others are doing in another kingdom. Then you are now expecting that same king who gave you that money when you have left his kingdom to do another thing in another kingdom, to give you money again. That's why you see some of them, when the money now finish, they will now walk back gently in a humble state and come again. I want to do deliverance. I'm back home. I'm back. You have to come back. You know why? Because the king in this kingdom is not a wasteful king. is a wise king. He doesn't release resources anyhow when you have left him. He will keep his resources. You know, when you remove yourself from where the resources will come, you will just be walking up and down. You will not get it. But if you are there, you will get it. Hosea, look at it. He had somebody beside him. Somebody was guiding him. I am not your friend. I am your mentor. I am your trainer. I am your coach. I am your father. I am telling you the truth. That's why I don't come to you to say, I want to eat. I want to eat. Prepare food for me in the night. I'm coming to your house to eat. I'm your trainer. I am your father. And I'm your teacher. Showing you the ways of the kingdom, so that you can be great in the kingdom. It's your friend that will come to you in the night to come and eat. It's your friend. That's why I don't go out with you to a party. That's why I don't go out with you to stadium to watch football. I am your trainer. Your friend moves with you and you go out together to celebrate. Your coach, stay at the field. You go and meet him and he will train you. And after the training, he tells you, go home, you come back tomorrow again, we continue. That's a coach. I am your coach. Now look at it. Look at it. And he sought God. Someone say kingdom. Someone say kingdom. And he sought God in the days of Zechariah, who had understanding of the vision of God, as long as he sought the Lord. My God. Oh my God. Oh my God. As long as he sought the Lord, God made him to. You will prosper. Now listen. I disagree with all scientific laws that stood against your progress. I disagree with all traditional laws that has vowed that you will not progress. I disagree with all natural law that emanated from Motabin that has held you hostage for many years. Because if I start to seek my God, it is the responsibility of my God to have all other things. All these things shall be added unto me. So I disagree with natural laws. I disagree with traditional law. I connected myself to the supernatural law. From my king, I disagree with any other kingdom that is not in conformity with this kingdom, because this is the kingdom. Now 16-year-old boy sought God when a prophet was beside him, and the more they sought him, 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 the more they sought him. So in other words, the more you started coming, the more you started coming, the more you started doing things in this kingdom. You are doing it wholeheartedly. You are doing it on Monday, you are doing it on Tuesday, you are doing it on Wednesday, you are doing it on Thursday, you are doing it on Friday, you are doing it on Saturday, you are doing it on Sunday. All these things shall be added unto you. That was Uzzah, 16-year-old. So who told you that in your family you cannot prosper? Now some people said, because where you are coming from, nobody has ever put up a building. Nobody has ever put up anything. Now let me share a testimony with you for you to know before I show you the third person. Now a guy had admission to University of Ife in Nigeria. And when he had admission to University of Ife, he belonged to this SU group. And suddenly, before you be admitted, you have to go for medical test. They ran a test on him, and they told him that his manhood is sterile. And doctor said his manhood his erection has been damaged. He cannot erect forever. So in other words, we call those people impotent people, isn't it? Now, the guy took the report. This is a living testimony I'm sharing with you. He took the report. He said, well, once they said he's impotent, then he belonged to SU group. So the next thing he did was to go and meet the people who are distributing tracts. So he told them, he said, I want to volunteer myself to be distributing tracts every morning before I go for lecture. So they packed tracts onto him. They gave him a lot of tracts. So he will stand by the roadside, distribute tracts for more than maybe 2 hours, then he will go for lecture. After lecture, he will go to the library to study. He did this for 4 years. After some time, when he was about to graduate, then a lady walked to him. And the lady said, God said, you are my husband. Ah. You know the next question, the next answer the brother said, it can't be God. You have malaria fever. So that malaria parasite is troubling you. You know the person you want to marry? ECG is not working again. Hello? Are you with me now? Brother kept on doing his work, distributing tracts. Towards the graduation, the lady came again. God said, you are my husband. The brother said, husband? Say, forget about that one. God can never tell you that. Can't you see that? ECG has taken off the lights. Am I communicating? This guy graduated. The lady traced this guy to his house. She said, my God told me you are my husband. So the brother started praying, and he had a confirmation. She's your wife. Listen to me carefully, because at times some of you, because you have brought some small little request to the king of this kingdom. Maybe you brought request that I need a visa, ordinary visa, paper. So because you did not get the visa, then the way you are serving him, that started diminishing. Maybe you brought a request. I just need a man, husband, because he did not provide the husband immediately. The way you are serving him started going down. Whereas those that belong to the other faith, they don't mind whether he answered their request, whether he did not answer their request. As long as they said they have to pray, they run there, they pray. They run again, they pray. They pray 5 times, they come back. They don't mind whether he answered, whether you are complaining. You don't know the kingdom you belong to. Now, God now spoke to the man. Said, she's your wife. Then they started courtship. They went for counseling. They started counseling them. Now they picked the date for wedding. They bought everything. They dressed up. They went for the wedding ceremony. They blessed the marriage. Then reception. When the reception hour was coming, the leg of the brother started shaking like this, shaking like this, shaking like this. He said, today, hey, trouble has come. Oh. This lady did not know that there is no current. No current. The leg started shaking. The way your leg has been shaking. Said, no current. Then they cut the cake. Not the leg again. The whole body started vibrating. They entered into the car. The brother did not know whether to open the right door or the left door. Because they are on their way to the... They are on their way to go and have what? Answer me, You are having your own honeymoon now. They are on their way to have their honeymoon. The brother did not know whether to enter to the right or to the left. He was completely confused. I said, enter. I said, there is no current. Now look at it. Somebody said the kingdom. When they were taking them to the hotel where they are going to have honeymoon. Immediately they approach the hotel. They open the gate of the hotel. The kingdom king just sent the current. Pa! Though I'm using that brother as an example, it may be another one. That kingdom king that sent fire that day, we also send your own fire now. ECG brought back the lights. After 5 years, that was sterile. Medical science said that his erection, he had this, they will use all kinds of medical language. This one, this, and this, and this, and this. All those languages, you can't find them in the Bible. Anything you cannot find in the book of books can never stand. It will only stand for some time. Because the Bible says, heaven and earth shall pass away, but the word of God shall remain. The word of this kingdom, the word of the king of this kingdom shall remain the same. Wake up. Now let me show you the third person. Daniel was a foreigner. He went to Babylon with chains on his hand, shackles on his leg. Now in Daniel chapter 6, the Bible says Daniel was preferred above president, above all the princes, because an excellent spirit was inside him. And now the people in that country, they were looking for a way to find fault against Daniel. You know what they said? They said, we cannot find any fault against him concerning his kingdom, but we can find fault against him concerning our own kingdom. Then now, kingdom past kingdom, power past power. And kingdom come by power. Kingdom come by power. Kingdom come by power. Kingdom that lack power is not a kingdom. Every kingdom, you dare not mess up there. Even earthly kingdom, anywhere they call kingdom, don't try it. They said, we cannot find anything against him concerning his God. His own God, Daniel's God, that was the kingdom. We are going to read now. And but they said, we can find something against him concerning our own kingdom. I want to tell you that kingdom is very important. And I want to tell you that Jesus did not bring religion. He brought kingdom. That was why he rose up again on the third day. Now look at it. Daniel. Let's see. Something is about to happen. Then the president and princes sought to find occasion against Daniel concerning the kingdom. But they could not find none occasion nor fault, for as much as he was faithful, neither was there any error or fault found in him. Now they said, Babylon was a kingdom. They said, they tried to find a small mistake against Daniel. They find it difficult. Now, look at what they said. Go ahead, verse 5. Then said this man, we shall not find any occasion against this Daniel, except we find it against him concerning the laws of his own king in his kingdom. And what was the law of his king? Prayer. So they now said, for good 30 days, nobody should pray. They knew that Daniel prayed 6 times. 3 or 6 times every day. they now forced the king to establish a decree that whosoever within 30 days pray to another god in another kingdom shall be thrown into the lions den. Now let me tell you, when you become a kingdom seeker, those who belong to the lesser kingdom will like to try you. But when you are very strong as a kingdom seeker, you will see that your king will demonstrate his power. Now, Daniel 6 verse 20. Daniel violated the rules of that kingdom. Then the king wanted to save him. They said no. So they arrested Daniel. They threw Daniel into the lions den, expecting lion to kill him. Who told you that this kingdom, somebody can just militate against you and go scot-free when you are leaning? Can't you see the testimony? The guy said he had a message that you lean on the cross. He said he smoked, and he also smoked weed. When he heard my voice, I said, if you are smoking, lie down wherever you are. He was listening to the message. He lied down, and nobody laid hands on him. But the power of the kingdom, he stood up. From that day, he detests cigarette and weed. Oh my good. Oh my goodness. He said up to this moment, he did not know what is called cigarette and weed anymore. Just he listened to the message. The power of the cross. And that power came out and liberated him. Now listen to me. When you become a crazy, someone say crazy, kingdom seeker, they will try you. But when they are trying you, just know that your elevation has come. All of you seated down here, I can see that your elevation has come. Somebody said that to me. If you are told your amen will be dynamic. All of you seated down here, your elevation has come. Someone say crazy, kingdom seeker. Yeah. I am a crazy kingdom seeker. Why am I crazy? And why am I seeking the kingdom? I need advancement. I am not satisfied with this one. I want to go more. And the secret of advancement in this kingdom, you must be a crazy kingdom seeker. It's not by lip service. It's not by the accumulation of the certificate. Certificate is good. Not that it's not good. It's not an end. It's a means to an end. But what brings elevation in this kingdom? You must be a crazy, say it. You can't say, you find it difficult to say that word crazy. You must be a crazy kingdom seeker. Someone say crazy, kingdom seeker. That's it. Some of you, the moment you see the weather changes a little bit, you don't go to church again. Say, it's raining. What is your business with rain? When we gave our life to Christ, whether rain, whether sunshine, whether we have money to pay for transport fare, whether we don't have money to pay for all, what we know is that we must be at the church all services days. There was a time I and my wife, we wanted to go to church. We woke up 4 a.m. We walked to church. And service starts 7 o'clock. We trek. Hello? And we were walking. You must be a crazy kingdom seekers. You want to use four-wheel drive? Crazy kingdom seeker. You want to live in a mansion? Crazy kingdom seeker. You want millionaire to marry you? Crazy kingdom seeker. You want to enjoy life? Crazy kingdom seeker. You want to be traveling all over the world? Crazy kingdom seeker. You want to be president of a nation? Crazy kingdom seeker. Yes. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I am telling you now, Daniel was arrested because he violated the rules. Now Daniel 6 verse 20. The king could not sleep. Now let's see what the king said to him. But I told you, he said, seek ye means serve him very well. Now look at what the king said. And when he came to the den, and he cried with a lamentable voice unto Daniel. And the king spoke and said to Daniel, O Daniel, servant of the living God, is your God, is your king, whom you serve continually in his kingdom. Is he able to deliver you from the lion? Then verse 21, look at the response of Daniel. And Daniel said unto the king, O king, live forever. The king thought he was dreaming. Then verse 22, look at what Daniel said. My king has sent his angel and has shut the lion's mouth, that they have not hurt me, for as much as before him innocence was found in me, and also before thee, O king, and have done no hurt. Then the king ran mad. Someone said the king ran mad. Then he said, I have never seen this type of kingdom before. So we have another kingdom that is more powerful than this kingdom. And he said, go and bring Daniel out. All the people who are working against you before 6 p.m., the king will kill them. All those who are sitting on your prosperity, the king will kill them. All those who are sitting on your life, the king will kill them. All those who are saying there is no way for you, the king will kill them. You know what happened? The king was flabbergasted. He said, I never thought there is another kingdom like this. Kingdom that can shut lion's mouth. Go and bring Daniel out. Okay. And he said, you, I don't want to point to you. He said, you plan against the man. Not only you, including their family. Even those who are connected to them, including their friend, the people that they knew together with them. The king said they should go and arrest all of them. And they should pack them and throw them in. You see what our king can do? Now let me tell you, if they venture to torment you, many heads will go. They chase one person. You know how many people that die because of that thing they did to Daniel? All the people that conspire against Daniel, their wives, their children, even their children that has gone to boarding school. They went to the boarding house to pick their children. Even the one that has traveled to abroad, they went to abroad to go and they extradite them and brought them back. And all the people that they have seen going to their houses to have discussion with them, oh, this one is his friend, this one is closer to him, this one is his brother, they pack all of them. More than 500 people died because of one man. If you attack one person in this kingdom, if the kingdom of darkness attack one person in this kingdom, more than 1,000 head will go. Haven't you read that in this kingdom, one person shall be like 1,000, and two shall be 10,000. Hello. And you need an advancement, but you are not crazy for the kingdom. Flyer, you can distribute. Now you heard what the king of this kingdom said. Next week, everybody seated down here, you must bring five people. And when you are able to bring 5, you are coming to show them to the king of the kingdom, and he will pay you. All those things shall be added unto you. You see now, advancement it will come by fire. But you must be a crazy kingdom seeker. You don't come to church on Tuesday. You don't come to church on Friday. Sunday too. You are walking like your leg is like ostrich leg. You are doing like this. And you are coming around 9:30 to 10. You are coming when God, the king of the kingdom, is already there. And you are coming late. And you thought you are higher, bigger than the king of this kingdom. When we gave our life to Christ, when we are late, we are running. Because we don't want the king to be annoyed. We are not running because of the pastor. We are running because we are late. And we don't want the king to be annoyed. Some women will still be eating chewing gum. And you will still be checking you are late already. When the king is there. You don't know the kingdom. Many of you, I look at you at times, I laugh. That's why, you see, you have been asking, oh Lord, give me car. You. The king said, you, even bicycle. Because I have not given you car. You have not come into church. So, even bike, I won't give you. Until I see a chain. Oh Lord, give me husband. He said, okay, if I give you husband now, you will not come to kingdom again. So I withheld the husband. So now you know what the king will do? He will now be sending ugly men to you. And those who are married, who have 5 children, 10 children, they will now be making proposals to you. They will make advances to you. I want to marry you. Then you get annoyed. It's the king that is doing it. It's the king that is behind it. Because you are not serious with your service with the king. He will be sending those who are married to you. They have 5 children, 10 children. They will come to, I love you. They say, come and leave me. And you leave that man too. Another one will come. Another one will come. All the people that the king will be sending to you, they are married. Some will even have 23 children. Until you change your mode of worship, before the king will now reverse everything. Until you change the mood. Until you change the mood. Some of you, it's not difficult for the king to be using money to chase you. The king who sent bird to feed Elijah. Is there anything too difficult for him to do? But you don't have money. You only have small money like this. Small money. When it is service day, you put your leg on the table like this. Then Guinness bottle here. Fried rice here. Who is preaching? Today I'm not going to church. So the king was looking at it. Okay, you still have money to buy stout, and you still have money to buy kebab. Okay, from 100 Ghana, it reduces to 50. Then you are struggling with 50. From 50, it reduces to 25. It's waiting for you to change. It reduces to 15. Then before you know it, it reduces to 5 Ghana. Then you are complaining. Then everything ceases until you change. Because the king of this kingdom, he wants people to serve him. You are created for his pleasure. You are created to seek him all the time. And you are created to please him. Give me a string, my son. Give me a string. You can see that why you have not received all what you are looking for is because you are not been able to satisfy the condition of the king of the kingdom. I went to Sierra Leone for the first time in my life. And when we came out from the plane, they said we are going to cross the sea. And I'm not afraid of the sea because I'm coming from Lagos Island. It's an island surrounded by water. When I saw the sea, I said, wow, this is how these people live here. Even the president of the Sierra Leone must cross the sea if he's traveling to anywhere. There's nowhere you can pass. So we cross. We cross with flying boats just to go and preach the gospel. Listen to me carefully. After the crusade, A woman came to me and she stood in front of me. And she said, I've been pregnant for 2 years. Her womb was so flat, like this, my daughter. I said, are you sure? She said, Daddy, I'm pregnant. But they took the pregnancy away. I said, what? They took your pregnancy and 24 months, 2 years? She said, yes. I said, okay, let us pray. You know, I'm coming from a far distance, from Ghana. I bought ticket. I crossed the sea. The king will manifest his power now. I have so many people I can preach to here. I travel far distance to go and preach. And I said, Father, in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. That was what I said. I didn't say any other thing. The woman fell. Before we say Jack, you see this womb started coming up. Boom, 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 boom. The whole area of that church come and see noise. Before we know what was going on, labor pain came. Hello? Journalists came. Everybody came. They said they have never seen this one again. Everybody started running in Sierra Leone. They said, Jesus has come. I said, not Jesus. It's Jesus' witnesses. Jesus he has sent me. I'm not Jesus. They said so many things. Are you with me? They started shouting, we have seen Jesus. Now, you know what happened to me there? Everybody wanted to touch me. Everybody wanted to touch my dress. Everybody. Then I stood like that. I said, So you can become a star. Now, after that, you know what they said? Come. We will give you citizenship in this country. Come and live here. I said, I didn't come here because of citizenship. I came because I'm crazy for the kingdom. When last did you do evangelism? When last did you witness to people? When last did you pray? When last did you go out? You can see the money we have been using to print flyers. You thought we are wasting money. When we give you the flyer, you throw it away. You have thrown away your destiny. God's money, kingdom money, you threw it away. Go and look for all the flyer you have thrown away. Whether inside the gutter, go and put your hand inside the gutter and bring them back to the God of the kingdom, so that you come and show the God that I made a mistake. That was the reason why many Christians are suffering. That's why you are suffering. That's why things are not happening. That's why doors are not opening. That's why when you ask, it looks as if God will not has gone on holiday. Listen to me. When you start to become kingdom crazy, kingdom seeker, forget about money. Now let me now tell you in conclusion what the king of the kingdom said. Now listen to me. He told you, he said, don't seek for money. He said, when you start to seek for me, he said, the money will be chasing you. Listen to me. I have never sought for money. All what I sought for was his kingdom. All what I sought for was his kingdom. And money chases me. Matthew 6 verse 24, before we close. Look at what the king of the kingdom, what he said. Look at what he said. Matthew 6 24. He said, look at it. Listen, that is why I want to tell you confidently today, if you are a crazy kingdom seeker, you are more than a billionaire. Yeah, I'm telling you confidently today, if you are a crazy kingdom seeker, you are more than a trillionaire. One prayer point I've never prayed in my life, I have never opened my mouth to tell the king of this kingdom, make me a billionaire. I have never opened my mouth to tell the king of this kingdom, make me a trillionaire. Because I am looking for another word. I'm still expecting whether he will bring the word, the one that is more than trillionaire or zillionaire. I'm looking for it. so that I can now tell him that this is the one I want. Because trillionaire is too small. It's too small. If I start to ask him to make me a trillionaire, I belittle his power. If I start to ask him to make me a billionaire, I belittle his power. It's not part of my prayer points that God should make me a billionaire. It's not part of my prayer point. I've never prayed. God is my living witness that God should make me a trillionaire. No. I'm still looking for the king to bring out another word that is more than this one. Then I can now say, this is the one I want. Look at what the king said. Matthew 6:24. He said, no man can serve two masters. For either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold on to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. Choose one. He said, why are you running after money? He said, business, and you will leave the gospel. Now listen to me. I want to tell you one thing. Do you know that some of the problems you are having, the king of the kingdom orchestrated it? He will tell the Holy Spirit, go and trouble him. I'm telling you the gospel truth. The king of the kingdom, some of the challenges you are passing through, some of the challenges you are passing, you see, if you want to be void of challenges, if you want to be void of problems, just be a crazy kingdom singer, because the king will not tell the Holy Spirit to go and all the challenges you are facing is the king who spoke to the Holy Spirit. Go and trouble him. I'm telling you the gospel truth. And now you now come and say it's the devil. They say, oh Lord, let them receive fire in my village, fire in my town, fire. Okay, Holy Spirit said, okay, fire, 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 fire. Problem. But somebody gave instruction. It's too comfortable. That's why she's not serving me. Holy Ghost, go and put fire. Business is growing. Everything is booming. That's why he has neglected me. Holy Ghost, go and liquidate the company. When something happened, okay, now you, and my good self, what brought you here? Not this temple into this kingdom. Is it not that because they chased you with cutlass one night 15 years ago and they wanted to kill you, then you woke up, then you held your chest like this, hey, they want to kill me, they want to kill me. Say, I'm going to church, I'm going to church, I'm going to church. I'll be a Christian now so that they will not kill me before my time. He sent them. Now listen, I want to ask you a simple question because I'm going to close now. Money or kingdom? Choose one. Okay? Listen. Trouble free and trouble full. Choose one. Hello? Because I will explain to you now. If you want to be trouble free, be a crazy kingdom. If you want to be trouble full, be a weak kingdom seeker. The more you are weak, the more you saddle the Holy Spirit. Go and create problem for him. Go and create problem for her. Make sure that things are difficult. That when things are very, very difficult, you will come back. If you cannot join, if you go and join fraternity, they will kill you. They will kill your children, kill everybody. Then you will now say, let me go back to where I'm praying. Let me go and pray to my God. Now, trouble free and trouble full is a choice. Rise up on your feet. If you are clapping for the king of the kingdom, you better clap very well. For you are not clapping for me. Are you sure you are clapping for the king of the kingdom? Oh my goodness. Now listen. Now listen. You heard a testimony of my son. He said the person picked all the bag and the money. But listen to me. He called me. I said, in the next 2 hours, they must return everything and they will kneel down and beg you. He said something. He said he was still doubting. He called another woman in this church. And the woman said, have you called Papa? He said, he has called. And it was a belief. Now, assuming he's not a member of the kingdom. Because kingdom pass kingdom. Power pass power. Yeah. Yes. And when I told him, I said, they will bring it back. I said, bye-bye. Because that time I was having my siesta. And I don't joke when I'm having my, if you call me when I'm having my siesta, if I realize that it's not a delivery problem, I just say, no problem, no problem. But if it's a delivery, I open my eyes immediately. Because I don't joke with delivery. I don't joke if a woman is going to deliver. Go and ask all the people under my tutelage. Whether I'm sleeping midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., once it is delivery, I jump out of my bed. But if it is headache, stomach, problem, this, oh, it's okay, go and sleep, go and sleep. Tomorrow we'll settle it. You will not die, nothing will happen. But delivery, I don't joke. You know why? That woman, she's in between life and death. So if you don't take quick attention, if you don't give quick attention, she can give up. She can give up. You know, one of my daughters said, Daddy, my labor has come. My labor has come. I said, labor has come. Do you know what is called labor? If you fall into labor, will you remember Daddy Aminu? I said, what is your name? She mentioned her name. I said, go and sleep. Labor has not come. I said, if labor come, you will never remember my name. If they ask your name, what's your name? If your name is Jenna, you'll be saying, my name is Patient. Labor. I tell you. One lady, she's pregnant. She went down, she wore tight, leggings. God bless you. And she was eating chewing gum. So labor room. All the nurses, they were laughing. They said, are you coming to? I said, yes. It's okay. Then suddenly labor came. When labor came, she herself, she tore her, she pulled off everything. Then all the nurses, they were laughing. They said, hey, labor has come. Now listen. Listen now. He sent me to you. Today, go and circle your calendar. You will not suffer again. You are not at home. If you are at home, your email will be dynamic. Today, 18th, isn't it? Go and mark your calendar. All the good things you touch, you shall prosper. Listen to me carefully. Today, mark your calendar. Anyone that troubles you, the king will kill many people. Listen to me. Today, listen and listen to me very well. Anything called money, the king will keep on to supply it. Listen to me. He sent me to you. If the king did not send me, I will not come. If the king did not send me, I will not come. But the king sent me. And I must deliver the message the king gave to me. And you must hear my message. Hear it very well. Irrespective of your position. Listen to me. What nobody has ever achieved in your family, mother side, father side, before the end of this year, you'll be the first to achieve it. I've just heard the voice of my father now. My father said he has released 2,000 cars. 2,000 cars. You better take your own. My father said he has released 2,000 cars. I just heard the voice again. 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 My father said he's going to do something in the life of everybody. He said before 1st of March, everybody will jubilate. Now this is the last one. This is the last one. I just heard the voice of my father. I just heard the voice of my father. He said, I should tell you, go and mark today's date. He said, after today's service, he said, your case will be money rain. Somebody's not at home. If you are at home, your amen will be dynamic. If I were you, I'll be jubilating now. Money rain. But my father attached a condition to it. He attached a condition to it. He said, as from today, be one of the crazy kingdom seekers. Go out, go and bring souls to the house of God. You too, be present in the house of God. If there is no money for transportation, walk to the church. All businessmen and businesswomen, make arrangement. When it is Tuesday, let them know that 4 o'clock you are leaving. You are the owner of your company. That evening you are waiting. How much did you make there? Tuesday, Friday, tell them I'm closing 4 o'clock. I have an appointment with my father, the king of the kingdom. I want to share something with you for you to know that God is good. I went to Kenya, and when they were buying my ticket, I was grumbling because we have spent money here. So I was just looking and saying, we have spent a lot of money. I just arrived Kenya. I grumbled before I left, just because of the ticket money. You know what my father did? The amount I used to buy the ticket. Immediately I arrived Kenya, I was discussing with the pastor. One of my daughter from America just sent money to that pastor. Before we say Jack again, one of my son again called the pastor again. Say, I heard the pastor Aminu is there. Just send money again. That money that I used to buy my ticket, my father paid me there before I left there. Are you getting me? Just listen to me very well. That money that I used to buy ticket, that was pinching me. My father knew that it was pinching me. When I arrived there, they brought the money back to me. He gave me back my money. Then he now asked me, he said, what do you need again? I said, nothing, sir. I'm ready to do the work, sir. He said, I've paid your ticket. Why are you troubling yourself? Is it not because of money? You want to ride a good car? Want to live in a good house? Want to eat good food? Small, very small to my father. But be crazy for him. How many souls? He's keeping account. Those who are crazy for my father, always keep record of souls they managed to win in a year. How many souls have you brought to the church in a year? You saw somebody, your friend, you can't tell, come on, let's go to church. That's where your life will be changed. Be bold about your kingdom. Be confident about your kingdom. Now you are jesting with him. You are eating chicken. Say, because I don't want to invite him because if I invite him now, he will stop buying chicken for me. What is chicken? Chicken. my father will give you more than chicken. You are in a church. How many souls have you won in a year into that church? All of you standing here, I challenge you, including Ghanaians, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Ivoria. I challenge all of you. You are too slothful. How many people have you gone to their houses and said, follow me? I have seen where your life will be changed. You are talking like a feeble person. You can't talk confidently when you have a king behind you. And when you go there, you even to say, we are having service, follow me. You can't say it. Because before you enter now, they have put wine before you. They say, this is Kebasho. You two, you are drinking Kebasho. I challenge all of you. Can't you see? If they open your record now, last year, how many people did you win? How many souls did you bring to the church? But you want God, oh Lord, oh yeah, give me money, give me this. When you become kingdom addicted, you don't need to ask for anything. The king supply every need. You are not kingdomly addicted. My daughter, you are not kingdomly addicted. See, I'm giving some of you ebo. Madam, when have you bring soul? You and your husband, you are only eating apple, everything. Go out now. It's a command from the king of the kingdom. And I'm one of the servants of the king of the kingdom. Go out and go and talk to everybody you manage to meet and say, come. I have seen where God will change your life. And I'm coming on Sunday to pick you. I'm coming on Tuesday to pick you. And your life will. If you don't carry your kingdom, your king, it can never carry you, I am telling you that, look at all these terrorists. They belong to a wicked kingdom. Look at how they carry their own wicked king. How much more you? Everybody. If you make your kingdom your king like this, your king also make you like this. I'm not bragging. I am more than a president. And I've seen president upon president upon president. We have sat, we have talked, we have sat the same place, we have ate at the same. Did I contest for an election? But the kingdom king raised me to that level. If you raise him, he will raise you. If you don't raise him, he cannot raise you. Listen to me carefully. I'm speaking to you today because I have an urgent message. You should see me after the service. I have an urgent, see me also after the service. I have an urgent, see me madam after the service. I have an urgent message for my father. And I'm telling you, and I'm delivering the message to you. You see me after the service, immediately. You can't just remain like this. You don't raise the king of the kingdom, and you want the king to raise you. You should see me after the service, madam. Until you start to raise the king of the kingdom. If you don't raise the king of the kingdom, he cannot raise you. Ever since you have been coming here, have you ever heard me preaching Pastor Aminu to you? I'm preaching the king to you. I'm showing you the king. Who are you standing before? Are you standing before Pastor Aminu? You are standing before the king. You are standing before the king. Who told you that your house cannot be changed? Who told you that money cannot be your lot? Who told you that you cannot have everything that you are looking for? But you don't raise the king. That is where the problem is. You don't raise the king. You don't raise the king. Those people that you are afraid of, they can't do you nothing. They are raising their king. Now the traditionalists, they raise their own deity. Traditionalists, they'll be beating their drum. They'll raise their, oh my God, my goodness. Look at somebody from Volta region. If they start to play Bobobo now, Bobobo, he will be shaking his body like this. He's raising Israel king. But you can't raise the king of kings. And you want the king of kings to buy you car, to give. Promotion come by recognition. What you recognize will promote you. What you don't recognize will never promote. You see me after the service. Are you with me? Are you getting me? Now, instruction from the king. Everybody should go out and go and talk about the king. See me after the service, my daughter. Everybody, and be confident to talk about the king. Don't be afraid of the person. What type of money the person possesses? What type of position? My king, my king gave that person that money. The king that you are serving, the king that I and you we are serving, gave that. Prof, preach the gospel at the campus. Bring them with madam. Talk confidently. They can't militate against your king. He's more than all professor. He's more than all billionaires. He's more than all president. He's more than everybody. That is my king. He is the one who said all of you should stand up. For many years, you don't advertise the king. For many years, you kept mute. And other people, they were advertising their own king. And they are matching your king. That must never happen again. It has come to an end now. My daughter, you should see me after the service. See me after. It has come to an end now. Why can't you talk about your king? As handsome as you are with your spectacle, talk to somebody about your king. You are too handsome not to talk about king. That's why he made you handsome. Or you think because of your name he made you handsome? He made you to be a handsome man because he wanted you to talk to somebody. Can't you see I'm handsome? Yeah. So that you tell the person, talk about your king. You don't talk about your king, that's the problem. That is the problem. That is the problem. My king who sent me said you should remain standing. He said you should remain standing. Why did he say you should remain standing? Because he wants to transform your life. You have not been doing what you're supposed to do. You are not talking about your king. You are talking about another thing. This king is more powerful. You don't dare him. If you talk about him and somebody wanted to touch you, he will kill more than 1,000. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I am telling you the gospel truth. Now, as from Sunday, you must every Sunday, as you are going home now, just begin to go to all the houses of the people you know and tell them that the king has sent you to them. If they ask you, who is that king? Say, King Jesus Christ of Nazareth. That you should follow me to church on Sunday. If they will reject you, they can't. The person will tell you, okay, Sunday, come and pick me. I am telling you the gospel truth and nothing but the truth. That is the king. Now lift up your right hand. Lift up your right hand. Lift up your right hand before we close. Lift up your right hand before we close. Now repeat after me. Now say, I belong to a kingdom. This is a powerful affirmation. You say it very well. Now it's more than any psalm or anything that people are chanting. It's more than it. Listen to me. If I want to travel, once I put my leg in the plane, that's all. I don't pray. Because once I put my leg like this, the king has entered. Nothing can happen. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Now say, I belong to a kingdom that can never be moved. As from today, no power can move me. I belong to a kingdom that can never be moved. As from today, no power can move me. I belong to a kingdom that can never be defeated. As from today, I can never be defeated. Your self-affirmation is your confession. There is no way you can be more than your confession. Now you are going to say something now. I have a king in my kingdom. Because of that, this 2018, I can never die. Now listen, maybe you don't understand what you're saying. Not that I will not die, I can. You are going to say it again. Because there are some people here, some are going to be very rich, and some people will run mad. If they run mad on their own. It's your time to enjoy. For everybody has his own time. So I have a king in this kingdom. This 2018, I can never die. What are you telling me? Who are those taking your name to shrine? What are you telling me? Who are those who are after your life? They have made a serious mistake. Every attempt to terminate you, the king terminates their lives. If you are told your amen will be dynamic. If you are told your amen will be dynamic. America, you see me after the service. Why are they doing all these things to you? It has come to an end. Now listen to me. As from today, anything you are selling, anywhere you get to do business, you will prosper there. Now listen to me. Anytime you want to drive away all those evil powers, anytime you get to any place, maybe some of you working at the companies, in your offices, when you get there, say, I am a child of the kingdom. Before you sit down, you announce to everything there. You don't need anybody there. You just announce, I am a child of the kingdom. My father is the king of the kingdom. I have come to take my position here. Nobody should disturb me. Throughout that day, you should listen to me now. If you have, because many of you in your offices, many belong to fraternity. That they put all kinds of things in their mouth. They bath with all kinds of things. They rub them. You too, display your kingdom priority. I don't get to a place and be timid. I display my kingdom priority. Madam, see me after the service. Yeah. You can see that I'm talking as a kingdom-oriented person. Because I am a child of the kingdom. Say, I'm a child of the kingdom. My father is the king of the kingdom. So nobody can trouble me. Can't you see that Paul said in Galatians 6 verse 7, he said, henceforth, let no man trouble me. He spoke like a kingdom-oriented person. Many of you are speaking traditional languages. Those languages are not accepted in this kingdom. You speak kingdom-oriented language. And what is kingdom-oriented language? Faith and confidence. That is kingdom-oriented language. You say, come, they will come. Bring it, they must bring it. Release it, they must release it. That was how Jesus was. Can't you see how he wanted to display his kingdom priority? He said, go to that village. You will see a cup there that nobody has ever sat on. Lose him and bring it. If anybody asks you, tell them that the God of the kingdom needed it. And they all kept it. Authority. That is how you display kingdom. I want to release you now. But listen to me. As you are coming back next week Sunday, your life will be filled with testimony. I just had a voice now. My father said, money you have never counted for many, many years. He said you are going to count it this week. Now, because time is not on our side, now just begin to thank God for your kingdom rights. Just begin to thank God for your kingdom rights. Just begin to thank God for your kingdom rights. And if you are paying your tithe, you quickly come to the front. But time is not on our side. Time is not on our side. Just begin to thank God for your kingdom rights. Yeah. And quickly bring the bowl and start to drop your tithes. Drop your tithe. 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 And begin to enjoy kingdom blessing. Begin to enjoy royal, the state. You are one of the children of the kingdom. Begin to enjoy all the kingdom rights. Who told you that this kingdom, some people can militate against you? Who told you that? Who? Who? You belong to a kingdom that nobody mess up with it. Nobody. Because it's a powerful kingdom. Now bring out your offering. Bring out your offering. Bring out your offering. Because time is not on our side. Drop your offering.
Hallelujah. Come on, somebody, be on your feet as we bless.